Welcome, NBA fans. This is Kevin Frazier here on ESPN. The Grizzlies come in looking to party like they're kicking it on Beale Street. Pau Gasol is going to show us why he is considered one of the premier post players in the game. They'll hook up with the Cavs. Cavs, Grizzlies, let's do this.
What?
The Cavaliers get the tip and we're underway. James shoots it. Couldn't drop in the open look by James. The first bucket of the game is canned by Boozer.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Williams isolates to Miller. Pump fakes. Miller releases from 15. Nice shot, but what an assist by Williams.
Shooting is all about creating separation and capitalizing on it.
James tries the spin move. James takes the quick shot. Ripped down inside by Swift.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
Grabbed by Gasol. Gasol shoots from the post. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Gasol. To Miles. Pass left side. Boozer uses the glass. Boozer sinks the basket and gets a trip to the line for one more.
What a great job here. Jumps up, takes the contact, and has enough concentration to put the ball in the hole.
Hauled down by Swift. Way too long to get the ball to the front court. He got called for 8 seconds. Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Davis takes it in. Went glass in the lane, but it's missed by Davis.
You live and die with your superstars. They're not going to make every shot. If it's ESPN basketball, you know.
James is at the controls. James steps back. James shoots from the top of the key. Call it splashdown by James.
He's not a great shooter by any stretch, Fitz, but he got that one to go in.
To Battier. Left side pass. Shoots the three. A long three-pointer was missed by Miller.
He's better off taking that shot when he's wide open. Otherwise, the pressure's probably going to get to him.
Miller made the nab back there, records his first steal. Taking the length of the floor and dunked down by Battier.
He took it all by himself on the break, and that was the right decision.
The Cavaliers bring it up. They're shooting 60% from the floor. James crosses over. Floats it up. The outside runner was missed by James.
Well, it looked good. Spin move was nice.
Williams commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers are at the controls. To Boozer. Boozer releases from close range. Count that last jumper by Boozer.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Pump fakes. Nice baby hook by Battier.
The shot opened up once he got the defender in the air.
James puts it up from the corner. The corner shot is bricked by James. Ilgauskas is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounded inside by Swift. To Battier. He's doubled up. Gasol puts up the leaner inside. The shot from the post missed by Gasol.
Those are the breaks. Sometimes you do everything right and they still don't go. That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
Williams can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Williams with the step back. Canned from the arc by Williams.
That shot is not normally in his bag of tricks, but right there he got his feet set and dialed long distance.
1 point separating the teams. James goes up. Jammed in by James.
There was no one near him when he threw that one down. The defense was just standing around eating popcorn.
Williams goes with the crossover. Williams is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game. Swift will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
James takes it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. He's double-teamed. He's doubled up. He's double-teamed. Ilgauskas goes for the drop step. Here comes the double team. He's doubled up. Here comes the double team. He's double-teamed. The tough shot is missed by Miles.
That's going to leave a sour taste in a coach's mouth. He's not out there to take those mid-range J's, and he knows it.
Couldn't drop in the open look by Battier. The Cavaliers touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Boozer will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Cavaliers.
To Miller, pump fakes. Miller lets it go from the wing. Count the basket by Miller.
So many players only go inside or step way outside and take the three. When you've got the mid-range jumper, you add a whole other dimension to your game.
To Newble. He's doubled up. Newble shoots.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely...
And the Grizzlies work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. Bell takes a step back to Miller. Here comes the double team. That last fadeaway was good by Miller.
When somebody drops that fadeaway on you, it's like a dagger.
To Miles. Deflected. Miller blocked that one and gathered it up for the nice defensive play. There's the horn, and we've got Gasol inbounds to start the second quarter. To Posey. Posey fires from 14. And the Grizzlies bury it, and the score keeps seesawing back and forth. James takes the shot from the elbow. The shot from the line cashed in by James.
This game's all about separation, and right there, he used a step-back move to gain that separation and drained it right on the guy's leg.
The layup was finished by Williams.
When he starts with the crossovers, you know you're in trouble.
And the Cavaliers have it and are down by 3. To Ilgauskas. Outside pass. With the runner. The outside runner tossed in by Davis.
That's what makes an offense flow. Good execution and smart shots.
Just over 4 minutes here in the second quarter. To Miller. Miller releases. A rare rebound by Newble.
Just couldn't sink that one, and you know he would have loved to drop that mid-range J.
And the Cavaliers recover the loose ball. Newble launches from beyond the arc. The unwise three was bricked by Newble.
He's not helping out his team when he's taking those shots, and everybody knows it.
Williams crosses it over to Posey. Out on the right wing. Miller lets it go from the wing. Gasol gains some altitude. Davis gets credited for the block on that one. Stolen. To Wright. Wright takes the quick shot. The inside shot was missed by Wright.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
To Newble. Newble unloads from about 20 feet out.
So nice.
Williams works it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Miller. Now left corner. Miller had his pass go out of bounds, and they'll give the ball up. Miles will leave the floor. To Newble. They work it in. Boozer uses the drop step. The Cavaliers get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
They took the first shot they had, and I don't think it was a good one. But what do I know? They made it.
The Grizzlies will take a timeout here. To stop the drought, the wide open shot is drained by Miller.
He was wide open. There's not much positive you can say about the defense after that play.
To James. James sails in. Battier swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Battier steps back to Miller. Miller takes it in. That last lane was good by Miller. Just under 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Passes it way up court. Davis takes it in. Fired long by Davis. Boozer sails in. The low post shot was dropped in by Boozer.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Grizzlies work it up court. Williams with a crossover. Caught by Miller. Pump fakes. Skip to Williams. Clock down to 6. Williams shoots.
That's a play that deserves a second.
James brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. James tries the spin move. James lets it go from the wing. Short shot and missed by James. To Battier. Taking the length of the court by Battier.
This guy's normally not a dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure it was going down.
3-point spread on the scoreboard. To Davis. He's double teamed. Boozer shoots from the post. The ball's loose. The J was off the mark by Boozer. To Battier. Grab by Wright. Wright puts up the leaner inside. Count that last leaner by Wright.
Help me out here, Fitz. I'm not sure if that was good offense or bad defense. Well, either way, the offense comes out with a bucket.
The Cavaliers turn it over. Ilgauskas will head to the bench. 24 seconds here in the second quarter. Williams with the step back to Swift. Swatted away. The Grizzlies will retain possession. Posey looks fresh coming back on the floor. James will come off the floor. That'll be a 5-second call.
Great D to cut off all the passing lanes, Fitz. It totally frustrated the inbounder, and he waited too long.
Wagner crosses it over to end the drought. Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Wagner. Passes it way up court. Posey gets airborne. Posey is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. We've reached halftime with the score 31-20. Gasol throws it in to start the third. To Williams. Pump fakes. Skip to Swift. Swift jumps up. Swift is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He gets the first of 2. He's off on the second. The defensive rebound by Boozer. To Ilgauskas. Denies it. Swift got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. To Battier. Knocked off course. Ilgauskas swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. Boozer springs up. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Gasol. Gasol blocked that one and gathered it up for the nice defensive play. For a double-digit lead. Keeps it alive.
Watch the great job he does positioning himself.
And the Cavaliers are behind here, 34-24. It's stolen. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
That's the ultimate steal right there. If you're not going to take care of the ball, someone's going to take it from you.
Williams makes a beautiful dish, and he's got 7 assists. To Miles. Miles pulls the trigger from the high post. The high post bucket was on the money by Miles.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
And the Grizzlies work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. The Grizzlies come away with a hoop and a 12-point lead.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
James releases with no one near him. The wide open bucket was missed by James.
This quarter has been one huge disaster for this guy. His shot's been all over the place.
To Williams. The tough shot. The J was missed by Williams. To Williams. Williams pulls the trigger from 18. Now left wing. Pass caught by Battier. Battier raises up. The 14-footer was buried by Battier.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
James works it up. He's shooting 30% from the floor.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt.
The Grizzlies fall in a double-digit lead. Skip to Battier. Battier puts it up from the corner. The corner shot was missed by Battier.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
Williams swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. To Williams.
2 minutes.
He's double-teamed. They're inside. Swift is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounded inside by Boozer. Davis, high off the glass. Booked that last layup by Davis.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
To Gasol. Gasol goes glass. The layup was tossed in by Gasol.
That was a nice finish there.
To Ilgauskas. Nabbed by Boozer. Boozer drops in his 14th point tonight.
What you've got here is a smart player taking smart shots.
To Battier. Pump fakes. The lay-in was cashed in by Battier.
Nice job of suckering the defense on that pump fake.
The Cavaliers take it up. They're shooting 48% from the floor. To Ilgauskas. Gasol gets the 3-second call.
Defenders like to set up shop right there in the paint, but you have to be careful. If you're not within arm's length of another player for 3 seconds, that's illegal.
He gets it to fall. To Boozer. To cut it to single digits. Can't cut the lead to single digits. Off the mark by Boozer.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
Williams takes it in. Ilgauskas will leave the floor. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Gets the offensive board.
Roll that replay, please. I gotta see this one.
46 seconds here in the third quarter. To Davis. Bam wants it down low. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Gasol. Gasol got his hand on that shot and blocked it out of bounds. Mim lets it go from the wing. Wing shot is missed by Mim. The Cavaliers look completely out of rhythm here in the third quarter. 26 seconds here in the third quarter. Here comes the double team. Battier pulls the trigger from 18. To Williams. Takes the 3. Miller picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 17 in the game.
Things are getting really ugly out there.
Davis is looking to do something with it. Davis crosses over. Davis takes the shot. Nice shot and crossover by Davis. We've just finished the third quarter. Boozer throws it in to start the fourth quarter. To Davis. Davis spins. He's doubled up. Swatted. Miller gets credited for the block on that one.
Nice block, especially considering that's not really part of his arsenal.
Pump fakes. The long 2 is missed by Miller. Miller backs up. Miller launches from beyond the arc. The step back J was off the mark by Miller.
Unless the clock's running down on you, there's just no reason to take him that deep.
Here comes the double team.
Good looking play coming up here.
The Grizzlies have the ball in the lead, 49-37. To Battier. Launches it. Miller from the arc. That's 2 from downtown.
The Grizzlies, they're shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
To Miles. Bam wants it in the post. Couldn't drop in the open look by Miles.
I think the D left him open on purpose. They gambled he couldn't hurt him, and guess what? He didn't.
To Battier. Battier fires. An extra effort rebound by Mim.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Misfire from the corner of the line by James.
That's not his shot, Fitz. He shouldn't be hoisting up that mid-range garbage.
The Grizzlies take it up court, and they've nailed their last 3 shots from beyond the arc. The jumper was buried by Battier. James sizing up his man. James tries the spin move. James is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game. Ilgauskas looks fresh coming back on the floor. And the Grizzlies with a comfortable margin here, 54-37. To Battier. The steal.
He read that pump fake perfectly, made a quick stab at the ball, and came away with the steal.
To Miles. Left side pass. Boozer uses the drop step. Off the front rim and out by Boozer.
This drought is taking them right out of the game. It's going to be very, very difficult to catch up.
Received by Miller. Miller pops it up from 19 feet. Off the back rim and out by Miller.
As long as they keep running their offense like they've been doing, a few misses aren't going to amount to much.
Booked that post shot by Davis. To Gasol. Pump fakes. Gasol takes the quick shot.
Nice tip right there. It's better just to tip it in and then grab it and bring it down where some little guy can run around in there and strip it from you.
James spins. James glides in.
Executing a spin move properly is hard.
Just over 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Battier.
2 minutes.
Caught by Gasol. They push it inside. Gasol takes a turnaround J. A difficult shot and missed by Gasol.
He's normally a big part of the offense, but just hasn't been able to get in the mix today.
Davis gets some hang time. Nice reverse jam by Davis.
The more touches your star players get, the better your offense flows.
Williams steps back to Gasol. Gasol releases. Too long, and it was missed by Gasol.
The defense is really zeroing in on him this quarter. He's really struggling offensively.
Davis lifts off. Davis is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. The Grizzlies will take a timeout here. To Gasol. Gasol releases from the stripe. The shot from the stripe was buried by Gasol.
That 10 to 14 footer can be more difficult than it looks sometimes. Nice follow through.
James works it up, and he's got 9 points. Gets the ball back. James takes it in. Went with the direct layup, but it's missed by James.
This is something I don't say very often. He missed a layup. A layup. A simple but effective pump fake gets him enough.
57 seconds here in the game. James gets airborne. Sent down with authority by James.
The amazing thing is, that's not even his best dunk.
Williams on this trip can get assist number 15. Grabbed by Gasol. Williams is credited with the assist. That's his 15th.
He's not really known for his mid-range game, but that is no excuse for the defense to slack off him.
The Cavaliers have the ball but are way back there. 62-46. James goes with the runner. Jump hook didn't go. Misfired by James. James made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Pretty drive through the lane by James.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
The Grizzlies have the ball. To Gasol. The rejection with perfection.
Fitz, they got themselves into trouble earlier in the game, and it looks like this one's going to be just out of reach.
James scores his 8th point of the period. He has a total of 15.
When you think fancy moves, this guy certainly is not at the top of the list, but that wasn't a bad job there.
This fired from the top of the key by Gasol. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ball game, 62-50. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Grizzlies did a better job on the glass today. Look at the numbers. They just steamrolled them on the boards. And when you roll a team on the boards like that, you're doing some work.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Williams gets our ESPN Player of the Game and ends with a total of 7 points and 15 assists. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world.